Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Leaky timeline. We are cranking away on research. My playstyle is once I get to this point, I just want to finish the research. So to do that, I think we've got them all over here. I think my operator dupe needs to do one more. None of those. So sitting on the floor, we have 561 databanks. Inside of here, we've got another 19. So that's 580. And this research is done. So how many more do I need? 400, 250. Weird. I need another 320 databanks. Well, it's time to get you back up. I find that my dupe in here was creating about 400, so having 1 kilo less of food should get me up to 320-ish. It'll be close. And then I've also found out that the steam, it takes 30 kilos of steam to launch this into orbit and land it. So, nails, come on back. This will be your last trip, I swear. And I like that this rocket named itself the Inspiring Knowledge, considering it's the research rocket. And unzip your suit. We've got plenty of oxygen. That has been taking care of the carbon dioxide. And there's 1,500 kilos of plastic. New printables. Really want another dupe yet. I'm at 13, and the food here isn't quite kicked off yet, but it should be getting close. And yeah, there's 18 eggs in there. Research-wise, one of the things I hate is the fact that you can't rotate this building, and you can't rotate that building. So my dupe occasionally gets shot when they're running over here. Automation-wise, I'm using my little timer sensor to send 5 rad bolts down to here. The main constraint is applied science. You know, these produce 150 per cycle. Yeah, see it running through. And then it's a 10-to-1 ratio, so these shoot 150. That turns into 15 research points. I did build a nice big battery. You know what I might do? Just to speed this up. What if I do something like that? Let's see, where do I have enough power? Oh, really? You can't build? Alright, what's my potential radiation? 1,200, 11. I mean, it is another 100. Let's do it. And see, you are bringing power in from the solar. You are running all of that. And this is obviously temporary because once I get the research done, I won't need this much red bolt. And then I'll probably take out that ladder to stop them running through there because that just seems like a bad idea. And power-wise, I've got my generators hooked up to the big battery stack, and we're doing that over here. and I'm starting to collect all the extra water. This became active and was starting to overpressurize, so I figured storing the extra water over here is a good thing. Yeah, they're getting some good rads. Yeah, you got shot. You're unreachable. I need some ladder segments. And you've already created 23 data banks. Oh, and eggs are starting to hatch. We're starting to get barbecue over here. And then my little warming cooling loop is doing a great job, just passing the extra water around. It's shooting a little bit too fast. Maybe that needs to be 4.5. I just don't want it to overshoot that. It needs to be at the same speed that he can research. You see, it keeps it just about full. He slowly drags it down. And then now that we got more stuff shooting, hopefully it can keep up a bit. But yeah, applied science research is very, very slow. And you can see it cranking up there. He is, 1,000% research speed, and that's still just crawling along. And then when he walks away, this then fills back up to 100, and the automation turns it off. And I found this to be the best way. If you try to shoot 100 bolts at once, you end up overshooting and they just splat on the ground and doesn't do anything. Oh, you ran out of rad bolts. No, now you're full. Oh, a bit. Perfect. And what are these getting? 120 and 115? It's not horrible, but it's twice as much as I was getting. Back here at the main base, we are making igneous rock very, very slowly. Dump it on here. Thermo sensor says whether or not to close the door, rotate around. Extra power into the base. And we got, wow, how many critters are in there? 24. So their scales don't grow super quick. It's not the most efficient method, but it's all free meat and free plastic. And that I am fine with. And as I get more igneous rock, I slowly queue up more of this. This is one of those huge projects. And then this will be overflow water storage. It really is just so very slow. Because this is 10 to 1, when this has 100 rad bolts in it, that is 10 research points. Ah, it's awful. And there's 65 already databanks. I think I need a hydro sensor in here. So I want to make sure that the tapidizer always has enough water to keep it warm. Is this active yet? No, I went and cracked this open, and I've got my little deodorizer set up around it. Yeah, free oxygen is free oxygen. I can clean up all of this wire. I'm slowly cleaning up the base wiring as I move stuff over onto here. Yeah, I mean, oxygen system is running that, which is fine, and then that's self-powered. Cool deal. Probably could have done a better job with the automation over here, but it is working. We are getting rocks out and power out, which was the point. I finally used up all of my lime. I built up so much extra lime, I actually have extra iron now. Oh, we want more refined metal. I don't know if I need tungsten, but I might as well make some. I want to keep a bunch of the wolframite as wolframite. I'll slowly work on building this. In fact, some of that wolframite I want to go right there. And right there, some, easier place for my dupes to get into the rocket chamber. I think I've got enough. Finally. Alright. Yeah, so that got that done. Now we gotta go through that whole same process for you. And then get up to the really big one. So now we gotta do another 370. But now my other dupes can help out. Actually, let's give some of them some more research. Either of you like researching? No, but you can do advanced. That way, that dupe can do both of these, and you can do the two big ones. Oh, look at all my cute cuddle pips around Camille's memorial. And, oh, these guys are overcrowded? Let's just switch these to all cuddle pips. I believe I have enough of those now. And I just want to keep a couple of Sweetles alive. I don't need that many. I guess I can hook you up to power. What's your load? Okay. 18 eggs. How many of those are cuddle pips? 2. Oh, we'll get more out of these guys. I think to help with construction over here, or Mima, once they wake up, I'm gonna have to send them back. Because there's not a whole lot left to do on this base right now, and I got more construction to do over there. This base is just research and cuddle pips. Mima grabs a suit. Mima goes for a ride. Bang. And I gotta send some more food back to that base. It's just one of those you bounce back and forth. But I got plenty of fried mushroom over here, and barbecue's finally starting to take off. Storing the fried mushroom on the other base is somewhat annoying. Somebody? There we are. So I gotta send it over here. Come over here. Set this to manual use sweep only. Come on. Grab the fried mushroom. Sweep at a high priority. Wait for it to bring it. Turn off manual use so my dupes don't grab the food out of here. And then make sure I turn off sweep only so the auto sweeper will grab it. Hopefully I won't have to do that too much longer as barbecue numbers start to come up. Yeah, they've almost got all the other research done, and we're not even halfway through that. God, that takes forever. How are you doing? Looks like we're about halfway through the food, and you're almost, yeah, you're a little bit more than halfway. I think I've got some more naphtha lying around. Yep, perfect. This actually doesn't need to be super greatly insulated. And water storage. I'm just looking at my insane plumbing as it usually gets, and I'm thinking that I don't need this tank now that I have plenty of water stored here. So I could just take you up into that pipe and dump the rest of the tank in here, and you have power. Because right now it's kind of filling the tank and kind of overflowing to here, and there's 3,000 per tile already over here. We can just pass everything in. Bang, eliminate that. Take you up to there. Boom, one more thing gone. Well, I do need to replace my rocket pilot, but I don't think I want Harold over here. Harold, I hope you do better than the last rocket pilot. Not priority schedule. Where are you? Harold. Perfect, we got plumbing and wiring going in. And we need 100 more data banks. And we've got 5 cycles to do it. I think we'll be good. You know what would really help? Hooking up the pipe. I did all this and, yeah, kind of forgot to put water in everything. Oops. But the oxygen pipes are still pretty much full. And eventually it'll make it all the way back around. I think I'm there. 319. I am one short from what I thought. So yeah, you get it. Nails has got to go through one more sleep cycle because they're on break right now. And then that will be enough. That will be all the data banks I need to finish all of the research. And the amount of time it took that, we haven't even finished this research yet. I mean, this part of the research just takes forever. No, not that research. Because that gets me this one. And then I've got to do you, which is 400. And you, which is another 250. Otherwise, the rest of this seems to be working out. This is finally active again. I dumped all of my ice right here. So, quite cold. Eventually that will melt. I might put in a rotator to help melt it. And I'm just on the hunt for a lot more igneous rock. Who was first to post in the comments that I actually used up all of my plastic? That's impressive. So I'm at 319. I said I needed 320, but we will go and look that up as soon as I land. And you... databanks. Grab them all, we'll send them over to the other base and count them up. And there's all my data banks coming over. $583. plus whatever's in here. Does it count those or not? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it doesn't count those. There's 500 right there. So that's 5, 6, 700. Maybe I made too many. 150, 350, 750. Alright, now I actually do need to add them up. Why are these in 40s and not 50s? That's 217 in there. Yeah, 800, I have 800 exactly plus whatever the little remnant is. So, perfect. I have exactly enough databanks to finish all of the research. We don't need that anymore. That's just handy. Like I said, that's my play style. I don't do one at a time. If I'm going to make the databanks, let's just make them all, add them all up, pop them over. You actually end up with extras from all the stuff you get to inspect, but I'm only active on these 2 bases, so I think I've inspected everything that can be. And over here, I went and cracked that open to grab those databanks. And there's nothing in the magma. And you're done, so yeah, we're waiting on the data analysis research to finish that one off. Way to go, research and dupes. Well, he's now singing inside of his own virtual planetarium, and we just started on the big one. Now working on cryofuel. It's gonna take forever, but singing in a virtual planetarium. And what is Serenaded? Serenaded gives you +5 to strength, machinery, and construction. Where's Steve? Yodeling is +8. And now you know. Plumbing's coming together. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to call that good. I've just got a lot of time waiting for them to deliver igneous rock up to here, and then I can start to see if I can't be water positive with my rockets. So thank you all very much for watching, cranking through the research. I mean, you just got to plan for it and push for it. My playstyle, again, is just focus on that, get all the resources you need to get it done. Yeah, I'd love to be exploring the other planets and expanding, but getting the research knocked out of the way just frees up your dupes to do so much more. In the meantime, we can start using all my glossy Dreco plastic to improve the ladders and make people run faster. So, thank you to all the wonderful people who have liked, commented, subscribed, just simply watched the videos. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you all just have a wonderful day.